Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough Yakuza Kiwami 2. Sorry I haven't had a part out in a couple days. I've just been busy with a few things. But today, I think we're going to finish up the Cabaret story, and the next part we're going to do Majima Construction. Unless there's some extra thing to do, but there's only one more league left to do with the Millionaire League, so I think it's the ending of the story here. But anyways, let's get something to eat here.
気に入ったぜ。さあ、行くか。
I did buy a bunch of these, I bought a bunch of these, app stims that you guys told me to get these. Okay, let's see here.
Umaina. Sa, iku ka.
Okay, that's even more for us there too. Nice. Do one more of these.
Ho ho. Umaina. Sa, iku ka.
Okay. Oh no. Controller died at the worst moment. Oh, what's this? Oh? Wow, look at that. Is that all of the keys? I think that actually might finally be all of them. If it is, that's crazy. I only got one key left. Wow. But look at that. I found almost all the keys except one key. Okay, let's head over to Core Shine then. Man, and I thought that I would suck at this combat at first. I've gotten better at this combat than at 0 and Kiwami 1.
時間食っちまった。
Oh, what's this? You still in good shape? Because I've heard there's a so-called weapons hunter over in Bishamon Bridge in Osaka. His deal is that he basically beats up thugs and confiscates their weapons, and they say he's real tough. If that's enough to get your blood boiling, why not check it out? Oh, and let me know if you do. He's on the bridge over there. Okay, let's go fight this guy before we go to Force Shine then. More morons, but it's good XP.
Okay,
the dude's gonna be right here. That looks like him, yep. Well, well, what do we here? Looks like we have ourselves a pretty tough customer. A man knows his way around weapons. Which by definition means you must be packing the good stuff, ain't you? Suppose I am. I see, I see. Well, how about that? I have an idea. If I flatten you right here and now, you're gonna hand over all the weapons to me. I want to try something here. Oh, can I grab this guy? No, I don't think I can grab him. Okay. I wanted to see if I could just chuck him off the bridge. That would have been funny. Wouldn't have. I give. You're really on a whole nother level, ain't you? I guess I better be handing over the goods. Ah, it's no big deal, really. After all, this is something I came up with the other guy. Man, I got so many melee weapons. Okay, now it's time to finally go to the club. And, might as well also get one more meal, too, while we're at it, huh?
いらっしゃいませ。
気に入ったぜ。
ありがとうございました。
I gotta get better used to this city. We're finally down to our last league. From today on, we fight for the Millionaire League. I take all our opponents have cash to burn. Pretty much, these clubs attract the rich and elite, and money flies around like the bubble never popped. But the clientele makes the girls jump over the highest hurdles. If the team has any weak spots, they'll find them. I can see why they saved this league for last. The champ, Kanecho Platinum Goddess, has an ace in the hole too. The national hostess herself, Yua-chan. The national hostess? Yeah, she's practically more idol than hostess. People say she has this aura of mystery and charm about her. And that the only way to beat her is for your own club's ace girl to counter that aura of her own. So we need an ace, you're saying. Forshine's ace. You run fire, Shoko. Watching you work is like poetry in motion. For sure. It's easy to see how you earned that perfect queen title. Hardly. Kana-chan, you're natural, and I only wish I could be as hyper as you, Aika-chan. I'm jealous. It's an honor to be working among some of the finest in the industry. I'll have to work harder to even keep up. Pff, you're laying it on a little thick, girl, but still, when Shoko drops a compliment, I'll take it. Right. It's going to be a fierce battle from the top with you two around, and I won't be slacking off either. Koyuki-chan, you okay? It's nothing, excuse me. Yeah, she feels useless. That's... something's bothering her. You're right, but what? She feels like she's not as good as them. Everyone's so amazing at this job. I got into this because I wanted to be what Yuki-san was, but I'm nowhere near that level. Kana-chan, Aika-chan, Shoko-chan, they're so good at this, and they're beautiful women on top of it all. I make so many stupid mistakes, and I'm frumpy next to them, and the gap's only widening. I don't know if I'll ever be the ace Yuki-san was. Man. No. Am I hearing myself right now? I sound pathetic. I've got to keep my head held high and aim to get better. Huh? Yuda? Why is Yuda helping Kanzaki?
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san, have you heard from
Yeah.
Koyuki-chan? No, not lately. She's not answering her phone, and we're going to make a chirashi today, too. She's not the type to just not show up for work. Yeah, I think this is her first for her. I wonder what happened. Maybe something about work is what was bothering her before. I guess we'll just have to give her some space. Yeah, I hope she's okay. Same here. Cabaret Club Grand Prix. Koyuki has gone missing. From here on out, you will only have to work with battle without Koyuki. Oh no. It's not good. Okay. Club management. Makeover. That down to C there. I want to try to get one more S here. That'll get to A. forgetting to equip them too here. Combination here, maybe. I keep. Okay, my goal is to get Q to S. There we go. Okay. Now I don't think I'm gonna be able to get sexy to anything else, but I have 3 S's for her, which is fine. Put her on shift too. And we're gonna want to work on our gold hostesses here. Okay, seems good. Millionaire League. Let's do it.
いらっしゃいませ、お客様。
いらっしゃいませ。
いらっしゃいませ、
また来ちゃったよ。
お客様。
いらっしゃいませ。
美人じゃないか。
ようこそ、当社員。
今日は最高だ。
いらっしゃい。
かわいいな。
すみません。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、
Menu.
当社員店長、さりげなくフォローします。
Let's see how close we can get to 5 million.
Yo koso.
また来ちゃったよ。
当社員。
楽しいよ。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、
Ladies glass,
売り
nice.
上げが
Okay.
50万円突破。当社員店長、さりげなくフォローします。
いらっしゃいませ。
面白いね君。
Already 10% of the way there. Nice.
ここで
Okay.
1分が経過しました。
すみません。
お会計ですね。
延長で頼む。
ご延長
Session extended.
ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。お客様。
当社員売上が100万円突破だ。
お待たせしました。
お会計ですね。
延長お願い。
ご延長ありがとうございます。当社員フィーバータイムだ。
Nice. Okay.
ようこそ。当社員。
よろしくお願いします。
I'm gonna have another fever ready. Oh, already halfway there. Okay.
お会計ですね。
Give expensive gift. More fans from word of mouth. We'll take that.
ありがとうございました。
いらっしゃいませ。
ここで2分が経過。
いらっしゃいませ。
いいんだな。
お会計ですね。
Give expensive gifts. Do that.
おおきにね。
当社員フィーバータイムだ。
Man, look at that money just rolling in right now.
いらっしゃいませ。
やったよ。
敵だよ。
いらっしゃいませ。
いいねいいね。
お願いします。
残り時間はあとわずか。ラ
お会
ストスパート
計ですね。
だ。
I don't think I've used Shoko yet. Yeah, I should probably use Shoko so she can level up a little bit.
すみません。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、当社員店長さりげなくフォローします。
いいな。
ショーコと申します。盛り上がりましょう。お願いします。
お会計ですね。
And look at that, we almost hit 5 million. Might actually hit it right
あ
now.
りがとうございました。
当社員売上が500万円突破だ。超お金持ちのお客様のご来店、当社員はどんなおもてなしを見せてくれるのか。
パーティーはこれからだ。ありがとうございます。
楽しいですね。当社員最高。ここでタイムアップだ。
Wow, we almost beat the score our first attempt here. Okay, let me go and what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna buy those businesses, or work with those businesses, I should say, partner with them. First, let's check down here. I'm sure there's gonna be a business down here too. Nothing we can partner with down here? Okay. Looks like some morons want to fight then.
ったく時間食っちまった。
Here's one business. We made so much money from the cabaret clubs. Man, these guys just want to fight, don't they? Okay, I need to find 4 more businesses here. Where's the other one?
Irashaimase.
うまいな。
ありがとうございました。
It's here somewhere, I'm just not seeing it. Didn't want to fight these guys right now, but they give me no choice.
"しばらく寝てろ。
Where is this final business? I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh, come on, guys. Getting a bit annoying now. Everyone just wants to pick a fight with Kiryu for no reason. Okay. I'm gonna look this one up because this one I'm missing this one. Okay, it says that it's the only business I couldn't find, so all of them I found on my own. It says it's gonna be back here. Oh, here it is. How did I didn't see it because of the sign. That's all partners in the game. Okay. Let's go right to Foreshine then. Oh, and guys, can anybody that's watching this, if you could please give me some advice on Majima Construction so that I don't suck when I do that, because I'm really bad at strategy games, and I know Majima Construction is a strategy minigame. So if, like, anybody in the comments can give me some advice on, like, what to do, like, the big things, what to do, what not to do, I would really appreciate that, because Majima Construction is what I'll be doing next, the storyline for that, but I think I might suck at that. I'm really good at Cabaret Club. Cabaret Club I'm really good at, but Majima Construction I might be bad at. Hey, Kiryu-san, you got any more time you can spare? Why? What's up? Remember that friend I mentioned who was quitting her job as a hostess? I've got an update for you. Hear her out. Okay, I can spare some time. Great. Come hang with me out for a bit. So, what's this about your friend? Well, I took your advice and apologized to her, and then she opened up about why she wanted to quit. Yeah? Why? It was her mom. Her mom, yeah. So this girl, her name's Hitomi. And I guess her mom found out she was a hostess and blew a gasket, told her to quit and everything. The problem is Hitomi was raised in a single mom home. She doesn't want to upset the woman who raised her. So if I have this straight, Hitomi wants to stay a hostess, but her mom is asking her to quit, so she has to. Yeah, and today she's going to see her mother to have a talk, so it's got me kind of worried. I want to go check up on her, but by going myself, it would be tough, so I hope you don't mind that I dragged you out. Not at all. I know what it's like to worry about your friends. Aw, you're a doll. Okay, this is Aika's Substory. You have to drop this hostess thing. Hitomi, that's your friend, Aika? Yeah, and I'm guessing that angry lady there is her mom. There's nothing right about this nightlife business, especially when you could be focusing on getting a real job. Oh, come on. I mean, like, you know, this is, I cannot stand this type of attitude personally. You know, people very much have this attitude in real life where, like, you know, what constitutes a real job? Like, who is the decider of that, of, you know, what is a real job and what isn't? Like, who decides something like that? I've never liked the idea of that. The way that I personally see it, my own philosophy, is it doesn't matter what someone does as a job, because money is money. At the end of the day, it is. As long as you're not doing something illegal, you know, as long as you're not breaking the law, as long as you're not hurting anybody, you're not scamming anybody, you're not being dishonest, then there's really nothing wrong in, you know, how somebody makes their money. So that's basically what I'll say about that. I don't think that there's anything necessarily wrong. So like, you know, even comparing like a hostess and a doctor, a hostess at a really good club in Japan could probably make more money than a doctor could. And so, you know, what's the problem with being a hostess? You know, I wouldn't go to these clubs personally. It's not my thing. But my point that I'm saying is, you know, there's nothing really wrong in making money that way. There's nothing wrong with it. If you're making money and you're making good money, that's money. You're making money. So I personally never understood this logic, you know, why some people like decide, you know, what's a real job and what's not. I've had people even in my own family, you know, say this exact same thing to me. They tell me, oh, you know, what you do isn't a real job. You just sit there and you just make videos all day. I've had people say that to me when I've worked really hard on this channel over the years. So, you know, it's not a, you know, it's who is going to decide really what is a real job. You know, who decides that? That's my own question here. Being a host is a real job. I take pride in my work, and someday I want to be one of the best. That way, I can make your life easier, Mom. That's why I took it up in the first place. What's gotten into you? Rather struggle to get by and lose my daughter to this indecent corruption. Ugh. It's nothing but sheikhs and rats who work in this business, and one day they'll drag you down to their level. That's not true. I'm telling you it is. For your own good, quit this job, and cut your ties with everyone in this terrible business. And that friend of yours, Aika-chan, was it, I don't want to see you hanging around with her anymore. No, but... Hitomi.
Boy.
It's tough to hear, but this is between her and her mother, Aika. We can deal with the... Aika? Oh no. I'm not gonna lose Hitomi. Aren't you that Aika-chan girl? Yeah, and I'm Hitomi's friend. Aika. Well, I've just finished telling Hitomi to leave this life behind. She's capable of being more than a hostess. And she never would have strayed into this devil's den if it weren't for you, so I'll thank you to stay out of her life. What? I had nothing to do with it. Hitomi dreamed of being a world-class hostess all on her own. I get that you're worried, and I can even understand your bias against hostess in general. But this is like Hitomi-chan's life. Can't you appreciate that she's trying to follow her heart? The nerve of you, butting into her family business. This has nothing to do with you. It does, too. I'm Hitomi's friend. Aika. More like just another hostess hussy. This conversation is over. Hitomi's going to quit this job, and that's that. Come, Hitomi. Well, Hitomi is an adult. She can decide for herself what she wants to do. Mama. Ah. Ouch, that hurt. You old bag. I'm sorry. You think that's gonna cut it in a town like this? As a host, my face is my pride, Granny. You almost wrecked it. Your face. All I did was bump into you. Well, then why don't you make it up to him? You can come request us at the club. We've got quotas to meet, you know. We'll give you your money's worth. Who would spend money on you two thugs? I wouldn't be caught dead at some filthy host club. Oh yeah, lady? Let's see if that's the case after I kill you. Mama, please. Hey, pretty sure forced solicitation isn't allowed here. And who are you, the host police? No, I'm just a cabaret club manager who plays by the rules. Stand back, ladies. This is about to get uglier than it already is. Okay. Oh, so you think you can intimidate us off the streets, huh? Let's teach this idiot how tough this business can be. Oh, that was the easiest boss fight ever. You're really a cabaret club manager? Yeah, and guys like you drag down the whole business. You give us all a bad name. Pull a stunt like this again and I'll make sure you're too ugly to find work in this town. No need for that. Sorry. Thank you for saving my mother, sir. Yes. Thank you. I'm sorry, but who exactly are you? I'm Kiryu, the manager of the club Aika works at. I'm Kiryu-san. How can I ever repay you? Well, I could think of a way. Oh, please, just say the word. Why have you taken us here? I want to help you one more time, as customers of Aika and our club. Kiryu-san, did that guy knock a screw loose? No, when it comes to entertaining people, you're a pro among pros, Aika. So here's your challenge. Make those two see eye to eye with the skills of the hostess that I know you are. Huh? You think I can do that? Yep, I know who I'm talking to. Aika, the party queen, that's you, right? Kiryu-san, you're right. I'll give it a shot. Then let's get to work. Yeah. Okay, you two, about to drink until we all get along. What? What? Aika, the party queen at your service. Nobody gets a party going better than me. Not even disagreement this heavy can stand between me and a good time. So come on, let's get this party started. Bye, Hitomi. You actually did it. You three were like best friends by the end. Not gonna lie, Kiryu-san, this one was a struggle, but I did it, and I owe it all to you. Nah, I didn't do much, I admit, though. I wasn't expecting Hitomi's mom to have been a former hostess. What? Yeah, and to be betrayed by your own manager and saddled with a bunch of debt. Can you blame her for not wanting to trust people in this business ever again? Well, yeah. Makes sense that she didn't want her daughter getting tied up in the same traps. Yeah, hell of a story. But we got through to her in the end. I think she realized not every guy in this industry is a bastard. Heh, good. And Hitomi's gonna stay at her job for now, so everything's pretty much golden. Nice. Well, shall we, Kiryu-san? Shall we what? Hit the bars, of course. I owe you at least a few beers, stud. Heh, sure, I guess I worked up a bit of thirst. Nice, the party don't stop till that tux drops, Kiryu-san. What? Aika, the party queen, says, let there be booze? You wouldn't defy a royal decree, would you? Heh, I wouldn't dare. Okay, let's do it here. Okay, let's see here. Millionaire League, let's do it.
いらっしゃいませお客様
いらっしゃいま
ようこそフォーシャイン
Let's send in Aika, because she has to level up.
せ。アイカです。よろしくね。どうも。
かわいいな。
Okay, we have to beat, you know, I'm gonna try to get to 6 million on this run. Let's see if we can do it.
最高だよ。
Oh, who's he requesting? Oh, he's requesting Aika. Okay, we'll send Kana out.
はじめまして、カナです。どうもね。
面白いね君。
よろしく。
かわいいね。
いらっしゃいませ
また来てくれた。素敵だよ。
いらっしゃいませ。
かわいいじゃないか。
ようこそ
また来ちゃったよ。
おっしゃい売り上げが
Okay,
50
there we
万円
go.
突破
10% of the way there already.
盛り上がりましょうか。
だな。
1分経過ここからどう動いてくるのか
Menu.
助けを求めてるように見えますが店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています
ごゆっくりどうぞ
お願いします。
助けを求めてるように見えますが
Menu, nice.
店長
Okay.
も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています
失礼しますごゆっくりどうぞいらっしゃいませ
助けを求めてるように見えますが
Menu.
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています当社員売上が100万円突破だ
タイプだよ君。
お願い。
お会計ですね
延長で。
ご延長ありがとうございます当社員 フィーバータイムだ。ようこそ
また来ちゃったよ。
報酬
かわいいな。
お願いします。
お会計ですね。
Give expensive gift. More fans from word of mouth. Perfect for that.
また来てくださいね。
お客様が怒って帰ってしまったぞ。
Oh damn, I missed that one. Okay.
また来ちゃった
報
よ。
酬
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
よろしくお願いしま
面
す。
白いね君。
放射員フィーバータイムだ。いらっしゃいませ。
また来たよ。楽しいな。最高だよ。
2分経過。最後まで油断はできないぞ。
どうもありがとうね。
お会計ですね。
Give expensive gift. Okay, nice. Who's he requesting? Oh, he's requesting Kana. Okay.
今日は盛り上がりがとうございま
いい
した。
な。
ようこそ放射員へ。
すごいタイプだよ。
ようこそ
また来
放射員。
ちゃったよ。盛り上がってきた。最高だよ。
He wants Aika.
お待たせ。よ
美人だな。
ろしく。
かわいいな。
いらっしゃいませ。
また来たよ。
お客様
楽しいよ。
お会計ですね。
まだ来てな。
he wants Aika. Oh
よ
no,
ろ
it's
しくお
not
願い
good.
します。
美人だね。
Aika's not done with that customer yet. Okay.
お願い。
放射員フィーバータイムだ。
放射員店長、さりげなくフォローします。
いらっしゃいませ。
どうも。
お客様。
そうなの？盛り上がりましょう。
美人さんだな。
お願いします。
お会計ですね。
More fans from word of mouth. Be perfect.
ありがとうございました。
おっと、いかにもお金持ちな方がご来店。
行くぜ。パーティーはこれからだ。
おもろいな。よしや
ありがとうございます。
楽しいですね。放射員最高。ここでタイムアップだ。
$1,210 fans. Nice. Okay, Kana's max level now. Perfect. Only gold hostess is here. Ranking match. Let's do it here.
ようこそ
また来ちゃった
放射員。
よ。
いらっしゃいませ。
かわいいじゃないか。
いらっしゃいませ。
よろしく頼むよ
お客さん。
I think we'll beat the score this time. Oh, he wants Shoko. Okay.
翔子と申します。盛り上がりましょう。
かわいいね
いらっしゃいませ。お客さん。
盛り上がってきた
よろしくお願いします。
バイクだよ君。
いらっしゃいませ。
いいねいいね
ようこそ。
どうも
当社員。
盛り上がってき
当社員
たんだよ
売上が50万円突破。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしく
And we're about to hit a million.
ようこそ。当社員。
いいね
助けを求めてるように見えますが、
Towel.
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
失礼します。ごゆっくりどうぞ。
当社員売上が100万円突破だ。
盛り上がりましょう。
Oh, that might have been
こ
a
こで
bad idea
1
there,
分
but
が経
okay.
過しました。
いらっしゃいませ。お客さん。
お願いします。
助けを求めてるように見えます
ご延
が、
長ありがとうございます。
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
お待たせ。
楽しませてくれよ
当社員フィーバータイムだ。
すみません。
お会計ですね。
ありがとうございました。
ようこそ。当社員。
いらっしゃいませ。
面白いね君
お願いします。
お会計ですね。
ありがとうございました。
I almost got enough for fever again. Come on.
お願いします。
お会計ですね。いらっしゃいませ。
ありがとうございまし
当社員フィーバータイムだ。
た。おもろいな。
There we go.
ここで2分が経過。
お待ちしてました。
わいいやないか。
ようこそ。
また来ちゃった
当社員。
よ楽しいよ
いらっしゃいませ。
ピンとこないな
お願いします。
お会計ですね。
ありがとうございました。
当社員売上が500万円突破だ。助けを求めてるように見えますが、当社員店長さりげなくフォローします。残り時間はあとわず
いらっ
か。
しゃいま
Come on, I
せ。
hope I can get enough for the fever.
お会計です。
助けを求めてるように見え
Give
ます
expensive
が、
gift, okay?
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
まだ来てな。お待ちしておりました。
好きやな。
お願いします。
お 会計ですね。
延長で。
ご延長ありがとうございます。ようこそ当社員。
盛り上がりますよ。
あいいな。かわいい。
当社員フィーバータイムだ。
よろしくお願いします。
美人じゃないか。当社員の売り上げは絶好調だ。どこまで
There we
伸ばすこと
go.
ができる。
Now we're talking.
これは超お金持ちが当社員に降臨だ。
パーティーはこれからだ。
楽しい。
ありがとうございます。
楽しいですね。当社員最高。ここでタイムアップだ。
Wow, she leveled up a lot. Kiryu-san, you've been working hard, haven't you? Never feels like it's as hard as you guys. In that case, would you be interested in going out to eat with me? Let's do it. Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's go. Great. Daruma, huh? What an excellent choice, Kiryu-san. I've been wanting to try this place. Oh, perfect then. You should definitely try the Kushi Katsu. I love skewers. Looking forward to it.
こっちの生活はどうだ。順調にいってるか。
ええ。でも実は最近いろいろ考えてしまうせいか、なかなか夜寝つけないんですよね。
なんだ。もしかしてホームシックか。
どうなんでしょう。ただ引っ越しをしてきたばかりで物も少ない部屋にいると少し不安になるんです。まあ前のお店にいた頃は毎日が忙しくて心細いと思う暇がなかっただけかもしれませんけど。
まあ住む場所も働く店も変わったんだ。不安になるのも無理はないさ。
はい。桐生さんはどうです？ホームシックになったりしますか？
I want to get back to Kamurocho.
一刻も早くカムロ町に帰りたい。
え？
新しい土地に来たばかりだと欲しいものがあってもどこで売ってるのかわからんことが多くて不便でな。カムロ町ならあの店に行けば売ってるのにと何度考えたことか。
ああ、なるほど。その気持ちはわかります。でも桐生さんもこのお店を新しく見つけたように少しずつ覚えていくしかないんでしょうね。一緒に新天地で頑張っていきましょう。
逆に俺が励まされてしまった。もう引っ越しは全部終わったのか。
ええ、ちょうど終わったばかりです。荷物が少なかったので割とすぐでしたね。必要なものがあってもこっちで買えばいいかなって思っていたので。
なるほどな。
そうだ、何か買っておいたらいいものとかってありますかね？
I'm gonna say a stuffed animal.
ぬいぐるみだ。
え？ぬいぐるみですか？
女子は心細い時にぬいぐるみを抱いて寝るとテレビで見たことがある。心を落ち着かせるアイテムってのは必要だろう。
なんか偏見に満ちた情報なのが気になりますが、そう言われると確かに欲しくなってきました。クレーンゲームとかで取ればいいんですかね？ 私あまり上手じゃなくて。
なら今度一緒に行くか。こう見えてクレーンゲームは割と得意だぜ。
はい、ぜひ桐生さんとデート楽しみにしてます。
翔子は休みの日とか何をしているんだ？
東京にいた頃はよく散歩をしてましたね。特に目的を決めずに街を歩いて、目に留まった美術館や個展にふらっと立ち寄ったりしてます。
ほう、なかなか洒落た過ごし方じゃねえか。
ただこの辺はそういう場所が少なくて、代わりに本屋に立ち寄ることが多いですね。
本屋？読書が趣味なのか？
そうですね。読むのも書くのも好きなんです。
なるほどな。翔子が好きそうな本といえば。
You read manga? I'm gonna say that.
案外漫画とか好きなんじゃねえか？
え？
ん？違ったか？
いいえ、大正解です。
I got that one
桐
right.
生さん、よくわかりましたね。
まあな、少し意外な感じではあるが、美術館や古典と言っていたから絵が好きなのかと思ったんだ。
おお、鋭いですね。私が漫画好きなことを当てたのは桐生さんが初めてです。家にも結構たくさん漫画があったんですよ。でも引っ越す時に全部実家に送っちゃいました。そしたら床が抜けるって母に怒られまして。
ずいぶんたくさん持っていたんだな。
ふらふらと本屋さんに入るたびに何か買ってましたからね。だから今は家に漫画がなくてちょっとつまらないんです。また買い直そうかな。桐生さんはどんな漫画がお好きですか
？Battle manga, I'm gonna say.
そうだな。強いて言うならバトル漫画だ。俺もこんな技を出してみてえと思うこともあるぜ。
桐生さんがこっそりビームを出す練習をしてると思うと面白いですね。
そういう感じの技ではないんだが。それで翔子はどんな漫画が好きなんだ？
私はギャグ漫画が好きなんですよ。頭を空にして心の底から笑えるのがいいですよね。
なんだか今日は俺の知らない証拠をどんどん発掘している気がするぜ。
そうですか？
もしかして漫画を描いたりもしているのか？
実はそうなんです。まあ下手の横好きレベルなんですけどね。よくわかりましたね。
漫画が好きだということが表情から伝わってきたからもしやと思ったんだ。パーフェクトクイーンだった頃の仮面みたいな笑顔の何倍も今の証拠はいい顔してるぜ。
桐生さん、
うちの店ではずっとそういう表情でいてほしい。ギャグ漫画を見てる時のような笑顔でな。
はい、ありがとうございます。私頑張りますね。
Yeah, I could have done better on that. But at least she's gonna level up a ton from that too. Well, I'm certainly full. I feel like I got to know you a lot better today, Shoko. Thanks for coming out, Mikiri-san. I hope we can do this again. We should. Just let me know when it's a good time. Of course, I'm looking forward to it. Okay. I think we are ready for, I think we are ready to take on, Kanzaki. But before we do, I want to make sure all the hostesses are in a good mood. I also want to check one thing. Wonder from that sub-story if she's going to be outside of the club. Check that really quick. No? Okay. I thought that from those sub-stories that they'd be available outside of the club. Let me actually take her off shift, and I'm gonna put... What am I gonna put on shift here? Okay. Ranking match. Okay, let's do it here. Damn, it doesn't look like they're happy with any of these hostesses here. Might be a little harder than I thought with just the bronze and the silver hostesses. Okay, we got one guy that's happy here. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. I can already tell right now. I need that fever, and I need to unlock it really quickly. Come on, fever, unlock. Like 40% of the way there. None of these. Oh, I think that was scouting. I think that's what that was. Okay, session has been extended. I know this one is going to be a bit rough, but... swap ashtray. Okay, there we go. That's going to improve the guest's mood also. Okay, that should help a bit. More fans from word of mouth, okay.
会計ですね。いらっしゃいます。
また来ちゃっ
お
たよ。
会計ですね。
ありがとうございます。絶対また来てください。
何やら様子がおかしいですね。ふざけるな。女の子のために店長も頑張っています。
盛り上がりましょう。
2分経過。最後まで油断はできないよ。
Yeah, this is a rough one. This is a rough one.
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。
お会計ですね。
お待たせしました。
面白いね君。
いらっしゃいます。
素敵だよ。
お待たせしました。
はいはい。
よろしくお願いします。
チェンジとかないのかね。
盛り上がり
ようこそ
ましょう。
また来ちゃったよ。
当社員。
素敵です。
今日は最高だ。
お待ちして
Okay,
ま
this
し
is
た。
残り時間はあとわずか。ラストスパートだ。
almost got that fever ready. Come on. The fever ready here.
お願いします。
お会計ですね。
Damn, didn't want to end the session. Okay.
当社員フィーバータイムだ。
また来てくださいね。
Okay, we did what we could with that. It wasn't the worst performance ever, but we didn't have the best hostesses for that run. Oh, Kiri-san, thanks for all your hard work lately. No, thank you. Say, are you busy right now? I want to talk about something with you. Shoko wants to talk? Let's do it. Yeah, sure. What do you say we try a different place tonight? Sure, I appreciate the gesture. How about, Stigil? They stay open late. Sounds good to me. So, you wanted to talk about something? Yes, actually.
桐生さんから見て、私はちゃんとお店で接客できていますか？
ん？どうしたんだ急に。
なんだかまだ自分の笑顔がぎこちないというか、引きつってる感じがするんです。自然体で笑おうとはしてるんですが、前のお店で無理しすぎちゃったのかな。
まあ作り笑顔の癖がついてるだろうから、すぐに切り替えるのは難しいのかもしれないな。
はい。ずっと考えていたら、笑顔が何なのかわからなくなってきてしまって。桐生さん、キャストにとって笑顔って何だと思いますか
Oh, this one's tough. A hostess's smile should be her gift.
プレゼントかな。
プレゼントですか？
ああ、客は元気や癒しが欲しくて店にやってくる。そんな客を元気にしたい、癒したい。そういう気持ちでキャストは客に笑顔を送ってる。誰かを思い、誰かに心を込めて届ける。それって立派なプレゼントだと俺は思うんだ。
なるほど。桐生さんって詩人なんですね。ちょっと意外です。
今の笑顔は 自然でいい感じだぜ、ショコ。
あ、
いつでもそういう顔ができるようになるといいな。俺も協力するぜ。
桐生さん、ありがとうございます。
Okay, that was the right choice.
ところで、ショコはどうしてキャバ嬢になろうと思ったんだ？
最初はお金のためです。学費の高い学校に通っていたので、それを払うために始めたんです。最初は見た目が良ければ売れるような世界だと思ってたんですけど、入ってみたら全然違って、人気のある方はみんな技術がすごいんですよ。その奥深さに惹かれて次第にのめり込んでいきました。お客様を楽しませるプロ、そんな先輩たちの姿に憧れたんです。
なるほどな。プロ意識の高いショコらしい理由だ。
まあその意識の高さのせいで笑顔を忘れたり、ちょっと迷走しちゃいましたけどね。
Uh, hmm. Even straying is
確か
experience.
に少し迷走したかもしれないが、その経験もかけがえのない財産だと思うぜ。
財産？
ああ、現にそれがあったからこそ、今のショコは心の底から笑えるようになったんだ。笑顔の本当の価値を学べた。それだけでも迷走した価値はあったと思うぜ。
桐生さん、確かにそうですね。これからも失敗したり間違ったりすることがあるかもしれない。でもそれを糧にして前に進んでいけばいいんですよね。
その通りだ。そうやって前向きに進んでいけば自然と笑顔になってるもんさ。
はい、私そんな風に生きていけるように頑張ります。
What I was going to say about this here is in my country, America, we have a saying. And the saying is that in order to succeed first, you have to fail. And a lot of people get confused by that, by what that means. But that basically means that failure is the greatest teacher. When you fail at something, that it will give you that experience not to do that again. It will basically show you, don't do this again, or this will happen. So that's why, you know, that's taught so much, like in America, like in American ideology, that, like, you know, that failure eventually leads to success, that failure will teach you how to be successful. It's a little bit different in a lot of East Asian countries. Like this game is in Japan, you know, Japan, China, Korea, you know, Taiwan. People are, you know, constantly pushed to be perfect. Like people are constantly pushed to be perfect, do everything absolutely perfect. You know, you cannot make a mistake whatsoever. I think in India it's also very common like that too. Where in Asia it's that you're constantly pushed to always be perfect in everything, and it drains people's souls in a way. Like it damages people's like mental health badly. You know, people feel like they have to be perfect in every single thing, and I personally think that that's stupid. I think you can't expect somebody to be perfect in everything.
確かショコはギャグ漫画が好きなんだよな。ならお笑いとかも好きなのか？
好きですよ。漫才も見ますし、たまに寄席とかも行ったりしますね。
はあ、すごいな。俺はあんまり詳しくないからな。
でも桐生さんは笑いのセンスがあると思いますよ。落語とかも練習すればうまくできそうな気がします。
本当かよ。
ええ、そうだ、試しにやってみませんか？謎かけとか。
謎かけ？
はい、じゃあ行きますよ。キャバクラとかけまして何と解きますか？
Telephone club.
テレクラと解く。
その心は
どちらも蔵がつく。
No, that wasn't good.
桐生さん、それはちょっと。
やっぱりダメか。
ええ、でも一生懸命考えてる桐生さんがなんか可愛かったです。
まったく無茶ぶりもいいとこだぜ。
ごめんなさい。でもありがとうございます。
この前言ってた翔子が書いている漫画、順調なのか？
まずまずってところですね。かなりアイデアは固まりつつあります。ただ仕事の方に力を入れているので、最近筆の進みはちょっと遅いんですけどね。
そうか。漫画に割く時間は限られるだろうからな。俺が手伝えればいいんだが。
お気持ちだけでありがたいですよ。でも桐生さんと一緒に作るのは面白そうですね。もし手伝っていただけるとしたら何をしていただけますか
？No, definitely not as a nude model. As an expression model.
俺が表情モデルの参考になろ
桐生さんが表情モデルですか？
う。女のモデルは翔子が自分でできるだろうが、男を描くには男のモデルがいた方がいいだろ
なるほど。では今少しやっていただいてもいいですか？
う。ああ、いいぜ。
じゃあ驚いた時の表情を。では怒った時の表情。嬉しい時の表情。桐生さん、なんとなく分かってはいましたけど、あまり表情変わらないタイプの方ですよね。あ、今の悲しみの表情はいい感じです。
そうか。結構飲んだな。
桐生さんといると楽しいです。私、今のこの気持ちをお客様にも感じてほしい。きっとそれがゴールなんだと思います。ただ私だけ笑うんじゃなくて、会話の中でお客さんと一緒に笑えることが大切なんですよね。それが分かっただけでも大収穫でした。ありがとうございます、桐生さん。
いや、少しでも役に立てたんならよかった。これからも期待してるぜ、翔子。
はい、私頑張りますね。
Okay, that was still pretty good. We stayed out pretty late. The time flies when you're having fun. I want to carry this with me to the club. That's great. And if you ever want to run anything by me again, let me know. I appreciate it. Now, she leveled up a ton from that. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take on Kanzaki now. Okay. Yeah, that night destroyed those girls' mental health, going through that. Okay, we want all of our hostesses here. And her talk is the best, so we're gonna keep her on there. Her love is max. Let's see. We want someone of a very high party skill. Okay, I think we're good with this lineup here. Okay. Okay, ready to do this here. The Millionaire League Championship. We finally made it. Yeah, it doesn't feel right being here about Koyuki. Right, you know, there was the one time I got kidnapped by a rival club. You don't think Koyuki-chan... Yeah, I remember that in Zero. Kidnapped over a Cabaret club battle? What is this terrible smell, poor Shine? That's right, it's poverty. Your club always reeks of it. Oh my god, this guy. I'd like you to meet the young lady who's going to kick you around today. This is our club ace, Yua. What a pleasure to meet you. So you're Yua, the national hostess. That's me. Wow. Snap out of it, Kiryu-san. My bad. Where's that uppity little girl of yours, Koyuki-chan? Was it? Don't tell me she called in sick. How unfortunate, considering how the odds are already stacked against you. Can you even go on without her? At this rate, why waste everyone's time with battle? If you forfeit now, you might save face. Yeah, right. Who would do that? We'll fight. It'll hurt without Koyuki-chan. But with or without her, we're going to beat you. Oh, please. This time your fate is sealed, no matter how much you struggle. What's that supposed to mean? Heh, don't mind me. You'll see soon enough. Shall we settle this? Yua, show them your full strength. Okay. Was that my cue? Ladies and gentlemen, the Cabaret Club Grand Prix Millionaire League Championship. Today, our champion, Kanecho Platinum Goddess, faces a new challenger, Sotenbori Forshine. Can they hope to compete against the national hostesses without their darling Koyuki? Let's get the Cabaret Club battle started.
さあ、ついにやってまいりました。リーグチャンピオンシップ。果たして勝利の女神はどちらに微笑むのか。
負けるつもりはないからね。
負けらんねえな。
キャバクラグランプリナンバーワンを選ぼうの。さあ、ついにバトルスタートです。
いらっしゃいませ。お客さん。
Okay, I'm gonna win this.
盛り上がりましたか。
いいね。
ようこそ。
おもろいな。
盛り上がってきた。
よろしくお願いします。どうもです。
かわいいな。
ようこそ。こうしない。
かわいい。
いらっしゃいませ。
美人じゃないか。
いらっしゃいませ。
楽しく
お客さん。
かわいいね。
翔子と申します。盛り上がりまし
か
ょう。
わいいじゃないか。
いらっしゃいませ。
楽しく行こうよ。
お客さん。
いや、マジで
楽しいよ。
ユアのアイドルパワー炸裂。
What's that do?
放射員ここが踏ん張りどころだ。
Let's wait till I use fever.
アイカです。よろしくね。よろしく。
放射員売り上げが50万円突破。
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。最高だ。
よろしくお願いします。
かわいい。
いらっしゃいませ。
1分経過。ここからどう動いてくるのか。
ようこそ放射
美
員へ。
人さんだな。
放射員売り上げが100万円突
放射員。
素敵だよ。君。
放射員。フィーバータイムだ。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
お願いします。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、
いらっしゃいませ。
いいねいいね。
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
失礼します。ごゆっくりどうぞ。
お願い。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、放射員店長さりげなくフォローします。
失礼します。ごゆっくりどうぞ。
I am catching up.
お願い。
お会計です。
延長で頼む。
ご延
Such
長
an extended perfect.
ありがとうございます。
I'm in the lead.
お願いします。
お会計ですね。
ありがとうございました。
フォーシャイン。フォーシャイン。フィーバータイムだ。
お願いします。
お会計ですね。
また来てくださいね。よろしくお願いします。
いらっしゃいませ。
また来ちゃったよ。
ここで2分が経過。
上がってきたよ。君。
お会計ですね。
当社員売り上げが500万円突破だ。
ようこそ。
よろしく頼むよ。
フォーシャイン。
He's gonna activate Fever any moment here.
いいね。
お会計ですね。
延長で頼む。
ご延長ありがとうございます。
She wants Aika. Or he wants Aika.
今日は盛り上がろう。
美人だね。
当社員売り上げがすごいぞ。
お願いします。
フォーシャイン。フィーバータイムだ。お会計ですね。
また来てね。
いらっしゃいませ。
また来ちゃったよ。
盛り上がったね。
残り時間はあとわずか。
よろしくお願いします。
ああ、いいじゃないか。
当社員売り上げが大台に乗った。スタッフの頑張りが伝わってきます。助けを求めてるように見えますが、店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
もうダメね。すみません。
お会計ですね。お会計ですね。
ありがとうございました。
お会計ですね。
Here we're ahead.
またお待ちしております。
いかにもお金持ちな方がご来店。
行くぜ。パーティーはこれからだ。ありがとうございます。
楽しいですね。フォーシャイン最高。終了。果たして勝負の行方は。
It's over. We won.
俺たちの勝利だ。
We did it, Kiryu-san.
Uh.
We won. Yeah. I'm sure it was tough without Koyuki, but you guys did great. Whew, I'm beat. That was too close for comfort. Seriously. It's rough without Koyuki-chan. I was melting out there. Impossible. We were guaranteed to win. Why? How did the plan fail? What plan? Too bad, so sad, Kanzaki-san. What? Koyuki? Koyuki-chan? Yuki-san, I was so scared. What happened? I got surrounded by these thugs.
何？
What? Kanzaki. But then, that man over there stepped in. Yuda-san. Who's he? He's the former owner. But he's been missing for a long time. Yuda, you betrayed me! I was never on your side to begin with. I only joined you to put a stop to your crimes
なん
myself.
だって
What the hell? What crimes has he committed here? He bought out the Grand Prix Operations Committee, ensuring that his group would always have the advantage. What? Finding proof was a difficult part, but with Forshine making such steady progress, he finally got desperate. But he was so sure he'd win this time, how did we pull it off? I asked an old friend to step in. He went to the committee and took out the trash, so to speak. An old friend. Kiryu-chan. Is the suspense killing you? Oh no, is that Majima? Majima-san, why? Majima-san. These weasels thought they had it made, so I went and taught them that cheaters never prosper. What did he do to you? Still, why did it have to be you, Majima-san? Why are you here? Oh, didn't they fill you in, Kiryu-chan? I used to manage the Sunshine with Yuda-chan and Yuki-chan here. What? Then all that nonsense about you being some Lord of the Night was... It's all true. He was a legend in these parts. We became Sotenbori's #1 club, but then he vanished one day. Where did you disappear to, Majima-san? I was worried sick, you know. Jeez. You were here one day and then gone the next. I thought you must have died. Sorry, Yuki-chan. Well, let's say I had a lot going on at the time. Still, though, kinda sucks the club I spent all that time building up fell into the hands of this Kanzaki dweeb. And now you're not a hostess but an owner? You take your eye off the ball for a second and the whole game changes. A second? It's been almost 20 years, Majima-chan. But why now? What made you decide to come back? Yuda-chan asked me to. I didn't think I could face you after all this time, but I couldn't leave you hanging either. Majima-san. All the same, I'm glad I did. I even nailed down the traitor for you. Wait, we have a traitor? Yeah. One among you is tied around Kanzaki's little finger. What? No way. Who? No. That'd be... the one standing right there. Aika. Aika-chan? No way, why? That's so low, Aika-chan. What the heck? I didn't do anything. Oh, yeah. I was pointing at the shit sack behind you. Mind you doing a scooch, Aika-chan? What? What? Sure. What, him? Buono Zozaki. Yup, this chump was in deep with Kanzaki, controlling the Grand Prix from the shadows. What? That's crazy talk. I demand you produce proof of these baseless accusations. Hey, half-dead guy. Buono's a shady son of a bitch, right? Yes, sir. Where the hell is he going? Ah, he was so fast. You're out of tricks now, Kanzaki. Isn't it time to admit defeat? Now let's not celebrate too early. What? You can throw yourselves a party after you beat the strongest club in the world, the Sunshine. Kiara-chan, I won't stoop to any cheating or tricks, but I won't have to. You can hope to beat me in the state you're in. And you know it too, don't you, Yuki-san? Let's settle this once and for all, fair and square. Unlike you, I won't run away from the challenge. See you later, then. I hope. Come on, Kanzaki-san, we're leaving. Right. The hell is going on? So we're at the home stretch. Excuse me. Would you mind if I joined you guys? What? I didn't like working for cheaters. And you guys are way more fun. And now that all my friends are here, I want to come along too. Is that okay? Of course. Welcome aboard, Yua-chan. Well, Koyuki's safe. Yua joined us. The old owner's back. And for some reason, Majima-san showed up. Let's just end this. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm just, So the only club left in the Grand Prix, Kiara's sons own the Sunshine. Right. But with Buono gone, can the Grand Prix even keep going? He was the only host. Don't worry, the committee has been reformed with new people who play by the rules, and they've brought on a new host.
Hey!
That quickly? Yep, perfect timing. He's coming in now. Oh, Majima.
Kiryu-chan.
Yo, Kiryu-chan, how do I look? Pretty nice reds, yeah? Majima-san. Of course, do I even want an explanation? Well, they needed a host, so I volunteered for shits and giggles. But then they actually hired me. Majima-san, have you ever hosted anything in your life? Can't say that I have, but don't stress, Kiryu-chan. I got a knack for ad-libbing. Right, Yuda-chan? I've seen it firsthand, and thanks to you, the Grand Prix can carry on. You sure about that? Well, as long as that's sorted, we should worry about our own next opponent. Can we really beat Kiara-san? You guys think she's that strong? Yes. After Yuki-san stepped down, she became the next legendary hostess. She joined us when I was still #1 at Sunshine. She worked hard and figured things out fast, so she climbed quickly too. At the time, she was fond of me. So fond, in fact, she admitted that her dream was to beat me and become #1 herself. But the day she became #2 happened to be the day I quit Sunshine due to some circumstances. Circumstances? What happened? That was when Kazaki-kun, who had been on the staff until that point, took over the club as owner. How did he accomplish that? Kazaki-kun was always really capable, and he was on the short list for manager candidates. Yuda-san and I had complete trust in him. I guess we let him see too much. Then he betrayed us, took the name of Sunshine for himself, and became the sole owner. It's hard to believe, but if you really trusted him, we were careless. We didn't see that he didn't care about the customers and was only prioritizing money. And once he was able to show what he'd done for the profits, it was all too easy to push Yuda-san and me aside. That's why Yuda-san and I went and built Foreshine. But he only hated us more for that, and that's when the harassment started. You pretty much know the rest. I got into his group by pretending I saw the light about his money, but I only wanted to stop him. That must have been hard. Kiara-chan rose up to #1 after I left, of course. But she thinks I ran from the fight, and now she wants to settle the score. Then maybe that's what you ought to do. What? You got Kiryu-chan backing you up as your manager, and Yuda-chan's gonna whip the staff into shape. Maybe it's time to dig up the dress and smile so you can face her, Yuki-chan. Me? Go back to hostessing. Yeah, you're only 39, Yuki-san. I know you can still do it. Koyuki-chan, let's not go around spouting my age. He's right, though. No way a legend like you could forget how to do this. I don't care what anyone says. Kana-chan, I'm all about seeing the legend in action. What a time to be alive. I'm sure your skills would be a sight to behold, Yuki-san. I couldn't agree more. You guys, nobody wants to request an old lady like me. What would I do? Age doesn't define a woman's appeal. What you've gained in experience as an owner may make you more than you ever were. Kiryu-san, you really think so? I do. And you should trust what the manager has to say. Isn't that right, Majima-san? Maybe. I mean, let's be real. This is still just Yuki-chan here. Fine. Let me see if I have any makeup in the back. Yes! I'm coming with you. Girls, to arms. Yuki-san needs us to help make this a reality. Got it. I imagine that Yuki-san is S in all ranks, probably. Sorry, that took longer than I thought. How do I look? Is it weird? It's weird, isn't it? Stunning, stunning, stunning. Stunning. You're stunning. They weren't lying with the legendary thing. Well, not bad, but nobody can shave 20 years off the clock. Shut up, Majima-san. Your daily look is downright loony now. And what, did you do to your hair? If walking crisis is the fashion statement you're going for, then congrats. What the hell? Where did 7th Yuki-chan come from? But having Yuki-san on the floor really completes us. I think this is how we'll beat Sunshine. Yeah, this is the time we need. Guys, the toughest battle is still to come. Let's give it everything we've got, Foreshine. Yeah. Oh, so Yuki's a hostess. Kiryu-san, do you want to open the club? Yes, 20,000 fans. Okay, I need way more experience to take. Oh, I don't have Yuki unlocked here? I guess I don't.
Up
I'm getting those other ones to S is gonna be hard. Okay, there we go. I got her in 3 S's now. 2. Oh, Yuki is a hostess on here. Wait. But I can't customize her. Oh, Kiryu-san, working hard as usual. I tried. Good job out there. Well, it seems we both have some free time. Would you like to grab dinner? Let's do it. Yeah, I've got some time. How about sushi tonight? Would Ganko sushi work for you? Sounds wonderful. So it looks like there's going to be one more part then. Here. I've never had a piece of sushi here that wasn't delicious. Oh, now I'm excited.
そういえば書いている漫画はどうなんだ順調なのか
それがネタがちょっと行き詰まっちゃいましてスランプに陥っちゃってるんですよね
おうどんな漫画を書いてるんだ
80年代後半バブルの頃を舞台にしたラブコメなんですけどなかなかいい展開が思いつかなくて
おうそれはまたなかなか斬新な設定だな
そうだ桐生さん当時のこと知ってますよね印象に残ってることがあれば教えてくれませんか
バブルの頃の思い出かそうだな
My friend and I messed around a lot. I was a postcard professional. I'm gonna say I was a postcard
は
professional.
がき職人をしていた
はがき職人
ああ面白いことがあったらラジオにはがきを出して読んでもらうんだ
へえ随分とまめなことをされていたんですねどんなこと書いてたんですか
確かマゾなおっさんのために新米女王様にサディスティックな振る舞いを仕込んだ話とか
はあ
大人の階段を登ろうとする少年のためにビニールに包まれた本を
Oh, that the magazine story. I remember that one. That Substory. That was it is one of the funniest Substories ever.
あもうその辺で大丈夫です私の漫画は一応全年齢対象なので
んそうか
でもはがき職人ってネタは ちょっと面白そう。いつか使わせていただきます。それと私、桐生さんがどんなにあれな人生を歩まれていたとしても気にしませんから。
おう、何か妙な誤解を与えてしまった気がする。だが漫画のネタを探すのも大変そうだな。
そうですね。もっと情報のアンテナを広く張りたいんですけど。そうだ、桐生さん、どこか面白いネタが集まりそうな場所とかご存知ないですか？
A private video booth, probably.
個室ビデオとかどうだ？この辺だとガンダーラって店が近いな。あそこはビデオの数も豊富だし、一人の空間だから集中できていいぞ。
個室ビデオって女の人も入れるんですか？なんだか男性向けのお店ってイメージがありますけど。
いや、普通に女でも入れると思うぞ。
そうなんですか。知りませんでした。桐生さんもよく行かれるんですか？
ああ、たまにな。なかなか刺激的なビデオが多いんだ。
へえ。ちなみに最近見たおすすめのビデオは何ですか？
ああ、それはだな。
はあ。
いや、やっぱり情報集めならバーがいいかもしれんな。この近くにステイルって店が。
今話そらしましたね。
さっきラブコメ漫画を描いていると言っていたな。
はい、主人公の女の子が男の子のことを追いかける感じの設定です。
ほう、その女の子に自分を重ねて描いたりするのか？
そうですね。ヒロインが好きな男の子は実際に私が好きな人をモチーフにしたりしてます。
ほっほう。ということは翔子は恋愛中か。そいつはどんなやつなんだ？
かっこよくて優しくて面白くて、仲間のことを大切にしてくれて、私のこともすごく気にかけてくれて、本当の笑顔を忘れていた私に笑顔を取り戻させてくれた人かな。
おい、それってもしかして。
Kansaki. Oh man, Kansaki put. No, that's me?
ひょっとして俺のことかなんてな。
さあどうでしょう。合ってるかもしれませんよ。
おいおい、大人をからかわないでくれよ。まあどこの誰かは知らんが、翔子から思われてるなんて幸せなやつだな。
そうですね。何ですか？私の顔に何かついてます？
いや、さっきも少し言ったが、翔子の顔つきが最近明るくなった気がしてな。
そうですか？
ああ、毎日楽しく過ごしているのか？
はい。こんなに充実した毎日が送れるなんて思ってもいませんでした。桐生さんとフォーシャインのみんなには感謝してもしきれません。
それはこちらも同じだ。翔子には助けられてるぜ。
ありがとうございます。これから仕事もプライベートも楽しく頑張ります。
そういえば今描いている漫画ができたらどうするんだ？
別にどうもしないですよ。 棚にしまってたまに読み返したりするぐらいですかね。
そうなのか。だがせっかく書いたんだから。
Would you show it to me? I'll say that.
俺に見せてくれよ。
そう言ってもらえるのは嬉しいですけど、ちょっと恥ずかしいです。まだまだ下手ですし、もう少し自信をつけてからならいいかなと思いますけど。
自信か。なら雑誌でよく募集している新人賞にでも応募してみたらどうだ。
新人賞ですか？
ああ、受かったら自信だってつくんじゃねえか。その時になったら改めて読ませてくれよ。
確かに最近は誰かに読んでもらいたいってちょっと思ったりもするんですよね。せっかくだし応募してみようかな。
ああ、応援するぜ。
ありがとうございます。でも落ちても笑わないでくださいね。
笑わねえから安心して応募してこい。
はい。
Well, we better get going. It was a nice talk tonight. Yeah, I feel like I've got some more material for my manga now, too. I'm going to make this my best work yet. Can't wait to read it. Okay, I can imagine Yuki will probably have a sub-story, too. But yeah, so I guess we're gonna have one more part. I thought that was gonna be it. I thought that was gonna be the end of it. But I guess we are going to have one more here where we take on her, the final club girl. But I guess we will wrap this up here, guys. And I guess Club Sunshine still technically exists then. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this part. If you did, do drop a like. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day, guys.